Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. 4 men and a woman have been confirmed dead in a helicopter crash to the north of Melbourne at Mount Disappointment. It was on a business trip to northern Victoria with another chopper when it came down as it flew through low cloud. Acting Inspector Josh Langerlance says the crash happened in very rugged terrain.
Our emergency partners, DELP, came in with bulldozers today. It's very overgrown tracks in there, difficult terrain as I said, so access is very difficult. So they've been using bulldozers and excavators to enable vehicles to get in. Our search and rescue members had to rappel down from the police air wing to gain first access.
An investigation into the tragedy is now underway with a preliminary report expected to take up to 8 weeks. Ukraine's president has addressed federal parliament overnight via video link. Volodymyr Zelensky has asked us for more military assistance as the Russian bombardment continues in his country. Using an interpreter, President Zelensky asked our politicians for more help.
You have very good armed personal vehicles, Bushmaster, that could help Ukraine substantially, and other pieces of equipment. So if you would have an opportunity to share this with us, we would be very grateful.
The Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, says he is doing all he can.
We stand with you, Mr. President, and we do not stand with the war criminal of Moscow. I know that man, you know that man, and we know his regime. We have seen them unleash unspeakable horror against your children, your hospitals, and the shelters.
Still on federal parliament, and Anthony Albanese has delivered his budget reply speech overnight with a focus on the aged care sector. He's pledged $2.5 billion to fix the crisis.
Registered nurses on site 24/7. More carers with more time to care. A pay rise for aged care workers. Better food for residents and dollars going to care. That's how a Labor government will solve the crisis in aged care.
Flooding across northern New South Wales has turned deadly. The body of a 55-year-old woman has been found in Lismore after she went missing in floodwaters earlier this week. More than 400 kilos of cocaine has been seized in the biggest drug bust ever recorded in South Australia. 4 people have been arrested over the haul, valued at $250 million. The drugs were seized after allegedly being dropped in the ocean from a bulk carrier. In sport, Pakistan has taken the second one-dayer against Australia by 6 wickets. The 3-match one-day series is now tied. The Titans have notched up a 2-point win over the West's Tigers to kick off round 4 of the NRL. And the Western Bulldogs have scored their first win of the season. They held off a late surge from the Swans to come away with an 11-point win at Marvel Stadium. For even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, and the tit-for-tat over the Will Smith slap at the Oscars is continuing. The Academy claims it asked the actor to leave the ceremony after he slapped Chris Rock. We're now hearing the producer there told him it was okay to stay. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.